Hello everyone, using Ajar again. Unfortunately going second for, I think this is the third time now out of 4 duels. Which, that's not really bad. If you're testing a deck, going second is actually probably the best because it puts the most pressure onto whatever your deck you're testing, and you get to see if you can actually win going second and have some sort of a key advantage. That's really good because usually that means if you go first, that's even better. Playing against a Buijin deck, or Buijin, yeah, it's gotta be Buijin. Automatically putting the turtle to the grave, that's the safe card that they go for. Unbeknownst to him, and because kind of a disadvantage because he went first, he didn't get to see what I was playing. Putting the, I forget what it's called, it's the monster that you banish it when you have a Buijin Beast Warrior and then you destroy a face-up card. Yeah, you destroy a face-up card on the field. That's what he should have gone for because he's gonna attack, see the worm links, and think, ah crap. Or at least he should. He could actually put it to the grave this turn though, but we'll see if he, we'll see if they actually do that. And my thinking would be that's exactly what the person will do because they already have the turtle, so sending the other one to the grave and getting rid of the links while they can before it gets into critical massive draw power, that would be a great idea. Person is thinking though, so they might not instantly attack, although, ooh, not even going to go for the attack. This might not be a good thing for them because they won't know to send the card that destroys face-up cards on the field. They might just because it's a very standard move for these guys to do. No, not doing that. Gonna destroy a spell or trap. And again, they don't know what I'm running, so making poor decisions because of it. And I also do the safe zone. Does this destroy set cards? No. Okay, so if they were to use this thing's effect on safe zone, I can't chain it and protect it. There's some cards with effects like this that when they're activated, they target a set card, and then if it goes face up, they can't destroy it because it's no longer set. Person is recognizing though that this is a threat, so good for them. But now, bad for them, I have one channelable Ygopro, so I won't take damage. I have an Abyss Scorn that would send this to the grave. They have to use the turtle. And then I have a safe zone also, so either way, okay, and choosing the better of the 3, lucky on their part, but I do have another Ygopro. And even if these effects go off, they can just banish the turtle, and that'll mean this won't be destroyed. Not attacking though, scared of my back row. That's kind of surprising. Yeah, there's not much else to do other than attack. They used to be war gods, Buijins now, but that's their old Japanese name implies that's what they do. They attack. Sending another one of those to the grave still doesn't realize that this is not a good deck to be popping back row of. Not that they possibly could. They haven't. I haven't had to reveal any of my cards aside from links. Probably thinks it's some version of a troll deck. No, actually they probably don't, otherwise they'd be attacking for sure. So probably just really confused about what the heck this is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to use Abyss Scorn. They should be able to turtle this, which that's fine, let's get it out of the way. They don't tend to spam monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use that. No reason to use safe zone. Is there what the heck is this thing called? I already used both of those, right. I thought maybe there was another centipede, in which case, again, I could chain and then the target that they chose would be destroyed. Or the target that they chose would destroy their own monster. Going with Mikazuki. So, yeah, they have such weird names. Does this have to be destroyed? I'm gonna hold on skip so they don't know that I have anything that I can chain. But does the monster have to be destroyed by battle or just destroyed? Okay, so in order for this thing to be special summoned from the hand, I have to destroy this by battle, and the good chance of that happening, or the chances of that happening are not very good. And I'm actually glad about that move, sending that back to the grave to destroy the other, my other trap card. I wish they were doing it right now because I would like to get rid of this, yeah, before they could search again. And let's see if they put another turtle to the grave. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. That is the good move. So again, gonna have to deal with the turtle. Okay, cool. Finally drawing another monster that I can use. Actually the perfect monster, because not only will it help me stall, but now I will have, I'll be able to use Karaz. And, let's see, is there a centipede now? Yeah, there's a centipede in the grave. We'll most likely be using the effect to pop this. Ooh. Let's see what they go for. Probably, it could be the yeah, exactly, this one, bear. So this one pops monsters. Kind of unfortunate. I would like to have a token on the field, but we'll see what happens. Especially if this person goes to use the spell and trap removal effect, I will actually be able to keep a token on the field, which that is what I want to happen. I kind of needed to. See, this one has to inflict battle damage. Luckily, it doesn't have to just destroy a monster to search out more. And sadly, they've probably realized that this card isn't going to help my current situation, so they won't be popping it. Smart move. Nice to be playing a good player. Like I was saying in the beginning about going second and puts more pressure on the deck, same exact thing goes for playing an experienced duelist, so that you actually know what to expect from good people when that happens. Otherwise it might make your deck seem like it's a little bit better than it actually is. And I'm debating if I should use Ygopro next turn. Probably not going to, because this isn't enough damage right now to beat me. I wonder if I've made this person weary, though, about popping my back row, because they saw the Abyss Scorn and probably thought, what's this? Okay, so, again, not drawing a monster. All I have are 3 monsters so far. That kind of sucks. And I needed at least one more type before I can use Duplicity. So, in the meantime, I'm going to set Ygopro. I don't want this thing's effect going off. All it has to do is do battle damage and they can start searching even more cards. I don't want that. So, if they do target it with a destroy card, I'm going to chain it. Otherwise, if they hit Wild Tornado or Safe Zone, I can still potentially get rid of whatever I want. Perfect. Okay, so destroying Wild Tornado. I'm going to get rid of Bear. I would like to get rid of this, but Turtle's in the grave, and I need to stop them from searching and being able to do even more damage. The Forbidden Dress. That's okay, that's a shame. This deck is being very stubborn, not wanting to lose any of its monsters. Then again, that is what War Gods do. It's pretty smart. So I'm gonna go ahead and have to chain the Ygopro. Safe Zone. Hagatsuki, okay. Okay, that's fine. I can let this attack go through now. I don't need to waste the Ygopro. I could still potentially draw into something like another Lynx. So I'll be taking that. Whereas if they had just kept the other 2 monsters, which I think it would have been a better decision, but they had no way of knowing that. It would have kind of sucked. Let's see. You know what? That's fine. This deck doesn't really care about Vanity's emptiness at all, or anything that's that stops cards from being special summoned. And cool, I drew into the Marshmallow, so this will let me stall out because no, actually this won't let me stall out for very long. Okay, holding on skip again so that I don't have to reveal I have chainable cards. Now they will most likely be using the card that you banish it and destroy a face-up card. It's that horse thing, the sword in the face. At least that's my guess. Yeah, there we go. Quillin? Sounds like Krillin with a whiff. That's really unfortunate. I used my Quillin. Okay, so now that I have 3 monsters in my grave, though, I can go ahead and Potter Duplicity, which is by far my best move. Maybe I can draw back another Marshmallow. Seemed like a really annoying card for them to get over. I don't think there's another Quillin in the grave. God, that sounds so retarded. Yeah, there's no more of those in the grave, so that's cool. Ooh, and drawing into a Lynx. Sadly, another Karazo. I don't need Karazas right now. I could have if I kept the Dandelion, but I didn't, so whatever. And This is going to be the beginning of a comeback if all goes well. Yes, all I have to do is Waboku, and now I'm going to get to draw 2 cards off of this at least. Yeah, even a Veiler at this point wouldn't keep it from drawing for that long, because once the effect is active, and you didn't negate the activation, once a stun card that's negating the effect wears off, I will be able to use it. Oh, there was another. I'm just going to call it Krillin. There was another Krillin in the grave. I wish this was in attack mode. But geez, War God's having the answers to everything I have to offer so far. Kind of unfortunate. Drawing into a Morphing Jar number 2, though, I have no complaints about that. And let's see, that's going to be monster number 2. So if I can keep drawing my monsters, which is seeming pretty likely because I've gone through so many spells and traps, I will be able to draw again with Duplicity. Maybe I can go into... oh, you know what? This is going to destroy Emptiness because the materials are going to go to the grave, which is cool. So I am at a pretty major disadvantage, but let's see if I can get back into this. So there's 2 monsters. If he summons something, I can bottomless it. Or if they summon something. Yeah, I need to keep monsters off the field pretty badly right now, so I have to do this. Looks like probably has more protection. I didn't even realize I'm only at 13 cards left in deck. Jeez. Okay, now this will be destroyed. There we go. Yeah, sadly, running all the protection in the world, making it very difficult to get rid of their monsters. And not only did I draw my 3rd monster, but I drew a Crane. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. I would like to pop this. I'm definitely going to be using Safe Zone. I want to stall out really hard right now. Tree Spirit wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, except I'm expecting another Effect Veiler, which is really going to suck. Never mind, no Effect Veiler. I am good to do this. Already used a Solemn, so that's good. Now... yeah, I would very much like to get some tokens onto the field and try to make some use of Karaz. And because I have Safe Zone on the field, depending on what my opponent has, I will be able to stall them out. No, not going to use Safe Zone just yet. I'm not even going to go for battle at this point. They probably already have all of their... I think it's a Crane card. Not sure about that, don't quote me, but it's the Crane card that it boosts everything's attack. Or all of their Buijins monsters' attack. Getting tired of my stall, apparently. It's understandable, this deck does stall pretty hard, it's really good at it. But I would be going on the offense had my opponent not been so nasty against all my stuff. Let's see if they go for the attack on Tree Spirit. Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. So I get to Safe Zone this, and it will live to fight another day. And then I can just put it in defense, and they might have a hard time getting over it. Okay, yeah, there's one of the Crane cards. I was right about the name. Not going to be able to make this game or anything with it, though. Luckily, Crane only increases the original attack. Playing Coliseum, sadly, so I can't really... So I can't do anything with that. I would like to save the Dandy in the grave for my Crane, but I really need Duplicity right now, especially because this is stopping me from summoning the other Crane. I can't summon or set. So I'm going to put this to defense and just sit. I want to see if that was all the Krillins. 1, 2. No, there is a Krillin left. That is going to... might only be running 2. Maybe ran out of Krillins. If that was the end of it, that's very good, because this will allow Tree Spirit to remain on the field for I don't even know how long. Although this card's going to be incredibly annoying, because not only does it stop me from summoning right now, but even when I don't have any monsters, I won't be able to use Crane's effect. I'm going to end up having to use something like a Morphing Jar, which would be fine by me. Actually, a Morphing Jar number 1 at this moment would be really awesome. Okay, probably... No, not gonna XYZ. I was expecting the XYZ that it can attack all of my monsters one each. That would at least get rid of both of the tokens. Although, I suppose this works just as well. Let's see, negate the attack. Yeah, Crow, not gonna be doing a whole lot of good because I don't attack. Not often anyways. And I won't be trying to ram into this with Tree Spirit simply because I'm low on life points, and if I get hit with another crane, that would mean a lot of damage. Going into Cowboy. Yeah, okay. Cowboy's good and all, but I have a few extra life points, so that doesn't really worry me. And drawing a Marshmallow. Problem is they could easily summon yet another Cowboy, and that would be game. Although I would see it coming. So the question is, do I want to summon Karaz and go for it? I could destroy... No, I have to save it. I would like to push with Karaz right now, but that would be really risky, and I've been getting really lopsided draws. Yeah, I had another one anyway, so that would have been a really big misplay on my part. Sadly, getting down to the point where if there's another Cowboy in the deck, it'll be game for me. Okay, finally drawing into some spells and traps. Not really helpful though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it at that again. Looks like Tree Spirit is kind of being a thorn in this person's side. Maybe I can draw into something like a Storm though and get rid of both at once. Although Storm wouldn't be great in this situation. It looks like they might be out of monsters to summon at the moment. I know these guys, not only do they not run that many monsters that they can summon just whenever they need, but this person has gone through a whole lot of them, using a whole lot of search cards. Sadly, still not able to get rid of this. I'm not seeing any MSTs. They might not be running an MST to get over this. I would love to summon, or I would love to set a Marshmallow though. That would be another, haha, come at me, you can't get over my monster. Oh, my opponent lost connection. That was either a rage quit, or they legitimately just lost connection. But if they did rage quit, that would mean that they didn't have anything left in their deck to get over this, probably not running any MSTs, used all of their Krillins, and they just had nothing else to go with. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please comment, rate, subscribe, and stay brutal.